Last night, I had dinner with the hosts of Wipeout. They treated me to a four obstacle course meal. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you are doing well, and I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for more Wipeout, because this game is brutally difficult. This game is kind of cool, and it's kind of fun, but when you commit to clearing the challenge mode, life gets kind of difficult. But I hope you're doing well tonight, my friends. Welcome in, Dead Zergling, first in chat tonight, followed by Direwolf, Lucent Jelly, Chozo Brain, the Defiant Salem. I think that's everyone. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. But welcome in, my friends. Hope you're doing well. That joke felt obstacle forced, Zergling says. I liked that one. That was so bad, Salem says. I liked that joke. I thought that one was pretty good. That one was a collaborative effort between me and Jelly. So we have 4 challenges to complete. You know what? I'm afraid it's just too hot for a beanie tonight. It's that time of year. I can't enjoy my beanies. We have a raid coming in. Very nice. Welcome in, Alex, man. Thank you for the raid. Hope you've had a fantastic stream. You're just in time for some Wipeout. If you have the time and inclination to join us a bit. Looks like you're up to City Skylines. Hope that treated you well. So early tonight, haven't even made my over easy goose egg. I've been having a lot of over easy eggs. Regular chicken eggs on my end. But had bacon and eggs the last several nights. That's a pretty good intro. That's a pretty good intro. I have the nunchuck plugged in. Alright. Reset my audio real quick. Hopefully our progress wasn't lost. I think we're alright. Yeah, alright. So there are 4 levels of trophy for every one of these, and we have completed 8 of them. All that's left now is Qualifier 1 Extreme. And to get the highest level of trophy, which we must do, we have to run every course perfectly, which is really hard. We also have these 3 wipeout zones. And I'm probably going to grind episodes of the game to get all of the character stuff unlocked. There's 6 characters in every category, and every character has 3 outfits. Well, 2 unlockable ones. And And I don't know how much stuff is left to unlock, but I think we're going to do everything. I was afraid to commit to that last night, but I think I'm going to do it. And I actually think I'm going to start with the Wipeout zone. We'll start with the easy Wipeout zone so I can get warmed up. I think that's the best way to do things. They should have at least made the catapult flying form have something to do with your time. I'm happy to not have the catapult eat up my time. This is a lot easier without people throwing volleyballs at me the whole time, you know? This is still gonna be tough. Need some Japanese host with American voiceovers, Salem says. There are hosts in the main game. The guys from the show. Oh, how did I miss that? That's horrible. There's commentary when you play the regular game. The challenge mode is in silence, though. We'll get to hear plenty of the commentary later tonight, provided I can actually clear these challenges. Yeah, I have no experience with those shows. People keep bringing them up. I have nothing to add, though. I only know this one, and a little bit of Ninja Warrior. I've seen some of that show, too. But those other two, I don't know anything about. So slow. I just can't recover. There's nowhere to stand up. Can I actually pause the game? Alright, cool. One moment, my friends. Thank you for the coffee jelly, and I've got some watermelon. Be nice to enjoy. I love the logo for the stream. The breakfast Frownie. Yeah, Jelly made that a long time ago. That's one of our oldest ones. She made it when we were playing Banjo-Kazooie one night, because there's a rock formation in the game that looks like a croissant with eyes above it. And so she was inspired to make a Frownie artwork midstream. And it's quite fine. My tendency seems to be to drift toward the background, so I need to compensate by jumping further forward than it looks like I should. No! Alright, that was great. The game doesn't agree. We didn't get the highest trophy. I think I was too slow. I don't know what to do about that, though. Alright, let's exit, because I want to see... how close I was to the mark on the time. $110. Somehow I have to go seven full seconds faster. That's not the way to do it. There's a lot of spots where I really just don't know how I'm gonna do any better. There's no way to make this thing move faster. I don't know if that makes that faster or not. Need to figure out ways to routinize the segments. I think anytime I end up having to climb like that is real bad news for me. What? What happened? Somebody canceled gravity on me. Alex wins. These are going to be real tough to perfect. It's so unbearably slow. Doing it like that might be too much of a risk. I'd like to do it with just one jump, but if I don't climb up properly, it's going to be too slow, so... Well, it's gonna wipe me out if I don't climb up, so... Two jump method it is. Get up there. I swear, this platform is starting further and further back every time. I have a stunning lack of depth perception. Alright, let's try some of this watermelon. Looks real good. is real good. Let me throw this away. I really got to figure out how to not fail here too. Not great. Cool. This is the most tedious obstacle I've ever encountered. Way more tedious than the Pugsley Switch puzzles. It's impossible. This thing takes a full minute just to turn around. I don't have any time left to do anything else. Bogus. So bogus. Wake me up when it gets all the way around. Thank you for the wheel. It's actually a good time to do that. Number 4, garlic habanero sauce. I like all the garlic sauces. This one we actually haven't had yet. That's the new one. One day we'll get him to play European exclusive PlayStation 2 jank. You might have to donate a PAL region PlayStation 2 for that to happen, Chozo. I don't know how else that would be possible. I wouldn't be afraid to play it, but the technical limitations are strong on that one. Alright, yeah. Yeah, you could just have patience. In 20 years, all the computers will be cheap, and you'll be able to emulate them. That works just as well for me. All these little bottles of sauce are from a set called the Good Hurt Fuego. And none of them have been deadly hot yet, though we're still roughly in the middle of the pack. Alright, that's got some heat to it. This one's good. I like this one. Very, very garlicky, and it's got a lot of heat. Oh. These habanero sauces are the way to go. Oh. This one might sit with me a little while. I think I'm alright. 5 streams. Hey, thank you for the watch streak, Chozo. Always appreciated. And not everyone's schedule lines up so well with mine. I'm just happy to have you here whenever I can, my friend. I got this habanero sauce that's made in Mexico. It was so hot it blew my mouth out, Chozo says. I wouldn't be shocked if it reset me again for funsies soon, Zergling says. So, one of the things that makes this really difficult for me is the Wii controller. The Wii controller kind of forces me to move my character with my right thumb, which I'm really not used to. Character movement is always handled by my left thumb in every other game. But I can't handle holding the Wiimote in my right hand. It feels too awkward. Because this is the primary controller and the heavier one. So I feel like it has to be in my dominant hand, which then forces me to move my character with my right thumb, which is very awkward. I'm right-handed and can't stand moving a character with my right thumb, Chozo says. Yeah, it's drives me a little batty. It's part of why I'm so terrible at making these jumps. In this section, that's part of what it is. It's also just a lack of depth perception, but oh, it makes it really rough. No, that was the one. I missed the last jump. This is awful. This is awful. I'm gonna be playing this for the rest of my life. This is the easy course. Yep, tripping at the finish. They don't call me Agent Trip at the Finish Frownie for nothing. I mean, I'm certainly better at this game than I was, Chozo, but I think my gameplay kind of illustrates that I am very much still mortal. I have not ascended. That's a little bit of a time loss there. Come on, come on! With a second to spare, let's go! There's that trophy. Oh my goodness. I'm a god at this game, just like I'm a god in Hades. Thank you for the GG, Chozo. Alright, that's one of 4 challenges finished. The easiest of them. Let's do Wipeout Zone 2. I'm gonna do the qualifier and then the last Wipeout Zone. And just hope and pray that no more challenges unlock. A Diablo sauce on my ghost pepper taco once. Oh my goodness. I like that Diablo sauce. Jelly and I, whenever we do like a box taco kit, I always pick up some of that Diablo sauce. I don't care about the time, obviously. I'm trying to get a feel for the obstacle. And not succeeding. How did I even get turned around like that? What is going on? I don't know why I'm turning around so much. Why can't I get a feel for this? I can't seem to recover from my jump quickly enough to make the second jump happen. And now it didn't even throw any. I hate this game. I hate this game. Let's just get out of here. I'm done with these barrels. I'll figure those out later. That was ridiculous. Channel your inner Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong doesn't jump over the barrels, though. That won't help me at all. That's like channeling my inner Ganondorf to find the pieces of the Triforce. Oh. And Donkey Kong Country, yeah. There's the imitation Donkey Kong that throws the barrels you have to jump over. This is true. Brutal. Those propellers are brutal. Alright, well that was horrific. Just don't fall all the way off. The new Zelda, yes. Metroid Prime 4, not when it comes out, because I've never played a Metroid Prime game. I can't start with number 4. I have to go back and play the other ones. I'll probably go ahead and buy Metroid Prime 4 when it comes out, but I won't play it for a long time. The Zelda, I'll probably play right away. Or pretty close to it. Everyone will probably have a couple days to get ahead of me, but if you want to watch those streams live, you'll need to play it pretty quickly. Assuming you want to watch them without spoilers. Some people just don't care. Yeah, I get them both day one. Australia gets games a day before the US. Right on. That puts you in a great position. Prime 4's graphics are insane. Bronze trophy. I hope the extra graphics don't mean that it runs bad. I say maybe a 30 FPS game. I'm not usually, like, personally very sensitive to, like, performance type issues like that, but you still want to hope for the best product you can get. This is just terrible. Just terrible. I make the jump and then the guy just collapses on the platform for no reason. It happens so many times. Hey, EpiPen, welcome in. Frownie on American Ninja Warrior, yes please. I got a bit of training to do before I'm ready for that. Sorigama, welcome in. I could totally see Frownie do this or Ninja Warrior. I'd go on Wipeout, sure. I probably wouldn't pass the qualifier, but it looks like it'd be fun to try. Me neither, unless it's dropping below 25 FPS. Can't tell much difference, Chozo says. Yeah, usually it doesn't really bother me all that much. A-Games on VHS, thank you for joining us. How's Wipeout been going? Pretty good, pretty good. It's pretty tough. The base game is actually a lot of fun. But the challenge mode is really tough because you have to run every obstacle course perfectly. And it's hard to master these with these, especially with these like janky and inconsistent controls. Doesn't always read when I wave the remote around. I want to make my motions more exaggerated, but I risk knocking my microphone over, so I'm kind of trapped. If I went on this for real, they'd cut after my first attempt and assign me a random time off screen. Did you see my jank recommendations yesterday? I think I missed it, EpiPen. Was that in the chat or the Discord? Silver trophy, that's an improvement, I guess, but... Ooh. Yeah, so I've seen a bit, I think I've seen a bit of both of versions of Ninja Warrior. But I couldn't really tell you how they were different. They both seem fine to me from what I remember. It's been a long time. Iron Chef I'm not super familiar with. Which is to say I'm less familiar with than Ninja Warrior. Yeah, challenge mode. You have to do all the obstacle courses. You have to do them, I mean, ultimately you have to do them all with no falls and under a really, like, tight time period. Porky Pig on the SNES. Maybe. Maybe someday I'll get to that. I'd probably want to save it and do a bunch of do like a Looney Tunes marathon or something. Do a whole bunch of Looney Tunes games all together. I probably wouldn't play it as a one-off. Thank you. The picture, yeah, that's a piece of artwork that my wife made. Basically, almost all the artwork you see up here is done by my wife, Jelly. She made this one a long time ago. It's it's quite nice. She made it while I was playing Banjo-Kazooie. She was inspired by a rock formation in the game. It kind of looks like a face with a croissant for a mouth and eyes, and so she just copied the idea and made it a Frownie. She did it while we were playing the game, like midstream. She sent me the artwork, and I swapped it out live. So it's pretty memorable for me. It's not a major event, but it was something fun that happened like relatively early on in the life of the stream. So it sticks with me. And you know, it's a very nice piece of art. We've done Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout. I did that one a year or two ago. No! How did that even happen? What was that jump? I know no one will believe me, but I swear that had nothing to do with the direction I was holding on the stick. I don't know what happened. I'm distracting Frownie. That's a-okay. Well, I didn't want distractions. I wouldn't stream. We're gonna be having a kid in a couple months, right? So I'm gonna have to learn how to do everything with like half of my attention anyway. So I deserve the hurt of the Ren and Stimpy game, so thank you, EpiPen. You like the Porky Pig game on the SNES, Chozo? I don't know if I've ever played a Looney Tunes game that I thought was really good. They've all been just varying degrees of mediocre to terrible. I think. I actually like Birthday Blowout. I think that game's a lot of fun. It's janky and not super good, but I don't know. I've always kind of enjoyed it. My cousin had it when we were kids, and I would play it. I would play it with him a lot. I don't think we ever made it significantly far, but overrun. Even though I had that thing there to hit me in the head and save me, it didn't work. I survived that? How in the world? By good, I mean acceptable and not bad. Fair enough. I think probably the best Looney Tunes game I've played is maybe Tasmania on the Genesis. And that is not a particularly stellar game. American Ninja Warrior has shorter episodes and the courses are easier. Fair enough. Ah, you beat Porky Pig last night and enjoyed it, surprisingly. Did it on normal, you could do it on hard easily, it was actually fun. Taz on the Genesis was fun. Taz on the Genesis is kind of rough, but it's... I played a bunch of Taz games. It was like Taz was a theme last year, I think, in January for JankULY, and yeah, I think Genesis Taz was probably the best of them that I played. I didn't finish the Super Nintendo Taz game. I'd like to go back for it, but it's really tough. I found a game where I couldn't get out of the starting screen. Sounds like me with the Rocketeer. Daffy Duck versus the Martians. Chosa says Porky Pig is better than Taz. Is it really a winner in JankULY? Yeah, everyone who doesn't play the games. The worst Taz game, the worst of them is Tasmanian Devil Munching Madness on the Game Boy Color. If you don't value your time and life and sanity, then do a 100% playthrough of that game. It's a whole lot of misery. There's one cool thing. There's one cool thing about Munching Madness, but I would hesitate to spoil it. Yeah, the winner's Evil Knievel. The plan is to play Evil Knievel by the end of the month. It might be the last game I play, so it'll be real deep into the month, and I'll probably have to carry it over into August. If it's anything like Dr. Evil Knievel, then I'll 100% be carrying it over into August and September. But we're not going to start it for a few weeks. But I want to try and start it by the end of the month. I already wasted my life trying to 100% Payday 2. I don't need another game. Sad where that series ended up the way it did. I don't think I know the Payday games. Only Payday I know is a board game. Everything is bad. Alright, we don't usually exit out. We don't usually exit out of attempts, but we're going to. It's going to lose me my character, but whatever. I'm not really attached to any of the characters in this game. It's just that every time I swap, I have to adjust to very slightly different physics. I had a Christmas in July miracle today, EpiPen says. What a rare treat. Got 3+ pounds of $15 a pound tenderloin for $9. Sounds like a good deal to me. We're not going anywhere with this attempt, that's for sure. 4th of July barbecue would be great. Oh yeah. That's day after tomorrow. I'm not prepared. I should thaw out some meat. I think I've got some flank steak I could do up. It's a co-op solo bank heist crime sim. Payday was. A lot of people liked it. Company got sold off and things went downhill. God, I messed up that jump so badly. Tender of the shoulder loin, aka Chuck. I don't know much about different types and cuts of meat. I generally just let the size and shape of the meat determine what I do with it. Right, if it's a big, like, brick-like chunk, then I'll use it for, like, a stew-type preparation. And if it's, like a thin slab-type chunk, then I'll grill it up. That's really about it. Those are really about the only two things. If it's a big, thick brick of meat, then it's good for a stew, and if it's kind of like a flat slab, then it's good for grilling. Grilling or, like, you know, searing in a pan or whatever, but I've been much more keen to use the grill lately. Used to be $7 a pound, but people are finding out about it. Really only know roast. I use that to make jerky, Kasarigama says. Alright, here we go. Or not. Guy just hanging on there doing nothing. Making me wave the remote around for no reason. Please don't die. I actually wanted to fall off there because if I climbed up, I was just gonna get knocked off by those bowling balls anyway. Going real slow. I haven't wiped out yet any, but I've gone so slow that I don't think I'm going to get it. It's probably a minute 30. I got it! Victory! The perfect run! I can't believe it. I would have sworn it was a minute 30. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, we're out of that one. You got 2 left. Wish I knew how to make that bitong. I don't know what that is. Here, it's quite good. Yeah, I don't know what it is. You have a lot to learn about meat. I'm alright. it's a South African jerky. Meat is far too expensive and keeps going up. Yeah, I tend to grab whatever's on sale. That's about particularly when it comes to beef. I just look for whatever is on the markdown rack. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, there's 4 of these? Alright, I know I've got to wait here because that big spiky mace ball is going to ruin me if I don't wait. Overshoot. I know we can do this, I just need to get a feel for it. We were doing really well. Oh no, I've never run one of these backward like this. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Never mind, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. You can just kind of go for it. No, don't hit me, please. Oh, this is yucky. That last part wasn't too horrible. Thank you for the lurk, Direwolf. Very much appreciate that. Ooh. Oh no. That actually isn't even that difficult. But what's the point of this? What's the point of anything I play? I gotta run all these obstacle courses perfectly to get the highest trophy. No wipeouts and low time. I had this segment under control last night, and I'm really bad at it tonight. Just imagine that it's Austin Powers and it all makes sense. Go. Alright, should be free now. Yeah. It gets really close at the end, but as long as we get the right start, the whole rest of that should be free. We are all insane in this stream. I didn't have so much trouble with this part a moment ago. I don't know what I'm doing wrong now. No, don't get hit. I can't even wrap my mind around what's happening sometimes. Zergling has the right idea, probably passed out dreaming of good food and other nice things before being brought back to reality, or being brought back to the coma. Oh, keep doing that. Getting too far forward there. Those last doors were perfect. It's frustrating because when you get knocked down by something, a lot of times it looks like you have time to recover, and you really don't. Why? How? How did my arm supposedly get wrapped around there? I don't buy it. I don't buy it for a moment. This game is full of lies. There's speedruns of this game. I mean, what game doesn't have speedruns? This isn't a bad game. Like, I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised by that at all. The game's a little janky and the challenge mode's tough, but it's actually a lot of fun. No, I wanted to skip one. I know with the right jumps I can skip some of those diving boards, but Chakan only has 4 runs. I mean, that still runs. 4 isn't 0. And even if a game doesn't have any speed runs, it will. Just because someone hasn't gotten around to it yet, that's all it means. Every game will have runs eventually. The Powerpuff Girls on Game Boy, they were empty in their 100% categories. So if you want an automatic top of the leaderboard, I mean, someone might have done them by now, but if you want to automatically be at the top of the leaderboard, just complete a 100% run of any of the Game Boy Powerpuff Girls games. Yeah, there's 3 of them. I think that's one of them. I haven't checked in about 2 years, so someone might have done a run by now. But their 100% categories were empty for a long while. Paint the Townsville green is still empty. There you go. I thought about doing it. I considered doing a 100% playthrough just to put a name on the leaderboard. Those games are pretty annoying, though. Battle Him has 0 runners. Him and Seek has 2. Nice. That's the best. If you're gonna play a Powerpuff Girls game, play Him and Seek. It's really good. Mojo Jojo a Go would be an easy one to do to submit a run of. I could probably just time my VOD from my playthrough of it and submit it. I think I did it in a single segment. Oh, that was so fast and fluid. I'll never be able to duplicate it. What? That's not what I clicked on. Nonsense. What are we doing? Qualifier. I haven't gotten any of the trophies yet. I haven't even gotten the bronze. That's unfortunate. That's irritating. Oh, we got a free run across the second time. But I'm not gonna forget how the game irritated me at the first one. Quick! Nice. This is going great. How even? It could have been our first trophy on the board, but I've fallen victim to too much nonsense. Far too much nonsense. It's not healthy to be this irritated. Why? Why am I dead? What did I do wrong? We are never gonna clear this. We are never gonna clear this. I'm gonna have to do... What is required of me is impossible to perform. The amount of luck it's gonna take to not be just robbed at every opportunity this game has. Let's spend the rest of my life here. Frownie is so quiet, but his face conveys so much bitterness and anger. I just have nothing to say. I'm just repeatedly being annoyed by this game. I can't believe the kind of stuff that's happening to me. Just get hung up on a bunch of nothing. So many janky physics to have to deal with. No. And now we're okay. Not that it matters, because I've already wiped out 40,000 times, so I'm not even close to accomplishing anything worthwhile. I just can't seem to get good at any of this. It's the same kind of stuff we've been dealing with. I don't know why. I don't know why it seems so much harder. Please. I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so mad. Why is all the altitude being eaten out of my jump? Ah. Oh, I'm gonna die. Rip the run. I was trying to be cautious. My caution made me hesitate, and my hesitation made me die. It's a sad story. It's a sad, sad story. How? Ah, I survived only to then be crushed again. I hate this game. I hate this game. I'm mad. So much of this run was so good, and that I just had to get just repeatedly just demolished at the end here. Lex wins. I'm about ready to make these developers stay after class and copy lines on the blackboard. Oh, I don't feel like I'm getting any better. I hate that there's no quick restart option. It's so depressing to run the whole course when you've already failed on the first obstacle. Awesome. That door wasn't even supposed to activate, the one that knocked me off. It didn't even have any smoke come out. But the game couldn't miss an opportunity to kick me while I was down. Regardless if it breaks its own programming. Silver trophy. That doesn't mean as much to me as you might think it would. No! My caution got me ruined again. That is surprising, considering you are a werewolf. Oh, the silver. That's a pretty obscure callback. I like it. There's some times where you're just gonna be unlucky and just have to accept that. Oh, please. What? How? Why? I do like that this. I do like that the nunchuck joystick has the 8 notches around the joystick, so it's easier to lock it into the cardinal and ordinal directions. I was gonna say vampire, but werewolf is far more accurate for you. All you really need is a tan, and you're pretty much there. We got some new characters. Black and blue, 1 and 2. We got the gold trophy, alright. I just have to run it perfectly. You know, since I haven't been trying to do that until now. No. All those times are like, just a slight hesitation. This game would be a bit more fun if it were a little bit more generous about recovery. Because if that second thing, like swinging me all the way around on my legs, had led to me landing back on the track and recovering, like that would have been a delightful occurrence. But that's never really a possibility. Now I have to run the whole course for no reason, because there's not a restart option. Miserable, hateful game. The wipeout zone that we have to run perfectly after this is gonna make this look like a joke too. Like, that's gonna be so much harder. This is already unbearable. You think that seemed fairly generous? I don't know. Level 3 wipeout zones, pretty intimidating. At least it doesn't have any breakaway platforms, though. But getting through all those propellers, I am, in no way feeling confident about that. What is happening? Those are great hammers. That's the kind of pattern you want every time. Alright, waste another 10 minutes. A complete dead run through the obstacle course again. Those doors were completely free. Hey, next, welcome in. Thank you for the watch streak. 15 streams. It's almost a week. Thank you for the lurk. No. Hope you and your brother have a good time. No. I don't know how I survived those doors. That was so rough. Caution. No. Rip the run. We made it all the way here and then just bogus. I don't know why that thing just is just so good at killing me with nonsense. Mirror levels. I better not unlock any mirror levels. The time, I don't even care about the time right now, Zergling. I'm just trying to get a run without wiping out. I'll worry about doing it faster once I can clear the thing perfectly. Welcome in next. Thank you for building up the street. This game is hurting me a lot. It's hurting me a lot now. Goodness, that was scary. What is going on? I hate this. I lose so many times and it's not my fault. There's nothing I can do about the bogus physics of the bouncy platforms. Oh, what a miserable experience. Hey cows, welcome in. How goes Wipeout? Pretty badly, cows. I'm struggling. I'm suffering and struggling. Oh. I've gotten the gold on this qualifier here. This is on the extreme difficulty qualifier. I've gotten the gold medal, but getting the perfect run is just not happening. Thank you for the palms. Extreme sounds pretty impressive to me. Yeah, so we finished. There are 9 qualifiers and 3 wipeout zones in the challenge mode. And I've done all 8. I've done 8 of the qualifiers and 2 of the wipeout zones. So I only have the 2 extreme difficulty courses left. Was it fast enough? It was. I'm finally free. Oh my goodness. Cows, you're my good luck charm. Oh, I was struggling with that one for an hour. Oh, it was rough. Thank you for the trophies. Thank you for the GG. Let's go. I'm gonna have a little bit of watermelon, and then we'll tackle the last of the challenge mode. The last thing in the challenge mode is coming up. Alright, so all that's left now should be... It's weird we didn't get any prizes for clearing that. We got prizes and we got the gold trophy, but we didn't get a prize for the ballsy trophy. So that's 1, 2, 3, all good. 4, 5, and 6 are all good. And 7, 8, and 9, all good. Perfectly cleared. Wipeout zone, we've done 1, 2, and 3 we've got to take care of. I didn't think anyone would get that far. No one's going to waste their time getting all these trophies. Who would do that? Who indeed? Who indeed, Frownie asks. Off to a good start. Just a good, strong start. Falling into the drink. Cool. These gears are such an annoying obstacle because they are like the very definition of the game just deciding you lose for no reason. I don't know how anyone can tolerate them. Or that. So we can actually shave off time by being fast on this one. If we go real fast, then we won't have to wait a rotation cycle. I don't know if I can learn to be that fast, though. I'm probably gonna have to. I don't like this. There's so many fan blades. So the thing with the qualifier is, like, because you only get 3 attempts, well, actually it's with most of these. So in the regular game mode, you only get 3 attempts at each obstacle, and if you fail 3 times, it just teleports you past with a time penalty. And so, like, the thing is, if I never played challenge mode, I would never have even completed most of these obstacles even a single time. The challenge mode is really my only motivation to ever learn and accomplish most of these obstacles. It's amusing to me that you can complete the entire base game in first place, no less, without completing a majority of the obstacles. That's bogus. This puts me in a terrible situation because it's up to just RNG, I guess, whether or not the character grabs onto the platform or whether I get bounced into the drink. I don't know how to do anything differently in regard to that. Get out of here. What a trash game. It gives me the prompt. It gives me the prompt and doesn't even give me an opportunity. But kills me anyway. It doesn't even give me an opportunity. It just pretends to. Oh, I hate this game. I'm so mad. Get up, you fool! Oh, this is so boring. The worst part isn't the difficulty, the worst part is the boredom. Ah, it's 8. It's 6:30 a.m. for me. Off to try and sleep. Good luck, Frownie. Thank you for the good luck wishes, Dire Wolf. I hope that you do get to sleep. I hope it's restful and you have a wonderful tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. I'm having such a harder time with this. Oh. What I wouldn't give for another camera angle. If I could just look around a little bit, triangulate my position, maybe. I've got to hit that first cycle or we're never gonna get that clear on this stage. I'll have to learn how to do that just like I did that time, but without 1,000 failures leading up to it. I might be dead. No. I missed it. Now I have to wait. Oh, I hate this. My coffee's all gone. I can't even sit here and drink coffee. So slow. So slow. I don't know why people comment. I don't know why people comment about me being patient in the chat all the time. I am the most impatient person I know. Slow stuff in video games like that drives me crazy. You have patience for doing tedious things, but not for slow games. Not at all. Victory! How did I do that so quickly? That's everything! Challenge mode is dead! Let's go! Oh my goodness, that's amazing! Thank you for the trophies, cows. We didn't even get anything for it. We got nothing for it at all. I mean, we got the trophies, but it didn't give us any extra characters or anything like that. Alright, that challenge mode is dead, my friends. We're getting real close to being done with this game now. Let's admire our collection of trophies real quick. There's all 4. So a total of 12 here. Total of 12 here. Total of 12 here. I know we already looked at these, but it's great. It's what we want to see. To the Wipeout zone. All the trophies. Total of 12. Challenge mode is dead. Alright, so I decided, because I just can't help myself, that I'm going to grind episodes real quick and I'm going to unlock all the characters. So this actually might be a good place to take a quick BRB. But we're gonna grind several episodes of this, and I'm gonna unlock all the characters and costumes before we call it done with this game. We're 100%ing this one. It should be a lot more fun. Part of the reason I decided to do this was because all the practice that the challenge mode forced me to do makes me want to play some regular episodes to see if any of that competency will carry over now. And I figure if I'm gonna do that, we might as well go ahead and unlock everything. So, but yeah, let me take a BRB. Let me get the rest of my coffee, and I'll be back with you in just a couple minutes, my friends, for a long night of Wipeout.